Alright, and welcome everyone. I'm at the Hero, and this is Summer Game Fest. The others are probably gonna show up, but I don't fucking know anymore. So, you may be stuck with me. In which case, I pity you. But hey, let's look on the bright side. We're here for disappointing announcements on video games that I probably won't care about. So yeah, there is stuff for me to look forward to, however, because Capcom did announce that they're gonna release or show off our character for SF6. That's something. And I can always be disappointed by Sonic Frontiers like even more. So hey, because that game, like, I didn't expect Sonic Frontiers to be good, but usually I expect Sonic games to be interestingly bad. And so far, Frontiers doesn't even look that. But I'm completely open to being proven wrong by either the game actually being good or being just interestingly bad. I just don't want it to be boring, is all. And then what else is there to really look forward to? I mean, The Last of Us 2, or not The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us 1, the HD remake, 365 days over 12 or whatever, fucking 1.2 and 2.8 HD remix got leaked from what I saw. So we're probably gonna see that. Although Dorito Pope, he has expressed that there's not gonna be any like earth-shattering announcements. So no Silent Hill. Like, no Silent Hill 5, no Half-Life 3, no fucking Revengeance 2. Which sucks, because I want Revengeance 2, but hey.
Okay. I'm starting my recording now.
Alright.
I am recording all the Summer Game Festival. I literally just started the recording right in time. Good God.
Okay,
hello, Resolution, Jeff Keighley.
Now I can't hear Dorito
No one
Pope.
cares what you have to say. I'm eating candy.
Nice.
I'm only really hoping for Silent Hill 2 remake, and I really want Silent Hill 1 remake, but Silent Hill 2 remake is more likely. And they've said they will reveal one more Street Fighter 6 character today.
Yeah.
Or well, at some point during Summer Game Fest. I'm hoping it's either Gief or Akuma. One of us should walk away from happy.
It's gonna be Cammy, because she has ass.
That is true, but Pink's not here, so I want him to be there for that.
That simply loves the art of amazing video games.
I have the audio on old Jeff turned down quite a bit because I figure he's got nothing important to say.
You'll get introduced to exciting new
I'm still trying to figure shit out, and also shit is just breaking, so I may need to restart my recording. And in fact, are we fine? Yes. Immediately!
And ever since,
oh joy! Immediately Street Fighter. Okay.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6.
I think I'm like a second later than you.
Now we're excited.
As we all know, I am closer to Jeff Keighley. I'm in his shirt. I'm in his shirt.
Gameplay footage. Enjoy.
He just doesn't know yet. Alright. This looks like Guile. Yes, Guile.
Let me have some fun.
Alright.
Let's get this mission.
America's hero.
Guile looks weird with a beard.
He's just America, man. Oh, Guile with a beard. Oh, you.
Yeah, that's not great.
Other than that, though, Guile looks awesome. Actually,
what the fuck did he do at the end? Just double roundhouse into fucking Sonic or whatever. Flash kick, why not? Fuck you.
Can he not do that in 5? The little roundhouse into flash kick.
I didn't see it. If he can.
Oh, that's weird. So Sonic Hurricane isn't a super anymore. It's now a. Okay, so one of his supers is evidently the old Nash throw multiple Sonic booms. Another super is flash kick into the old Sonic Cross. Flash kick, there we go. But Sonic Hurricane isn't a super now. I guess it's a drive. Or an overdrive.
Yeah, I suppose so.
That's weird, but I like it because, like, Sonic Hurricane, I don't use enough in the other Street Fighter games because I don't usually spend the meter for it.
Yeah.
It turns Sonic Hurricane into more of a utility
It's all
tool, which
about
is
the
interesting.
cone. All right. Next, it's time for a
Why is
brand
the
new
Street
game
Fighter logo a
announcement here at Summer
hexagon? That
Game
looks dumb.
Fest. Check.
Because well, it's better than the last one, which
Yeah.
was literally ripped off somebody's DeviantArt or something.
Ah,
All right, world premiere E.
How are we gonna handle this Jeff Keighley event with no Soon here to just talk on endlessly about how much he despises Jeff Keighley?
I can fill in if you want. Dorito Pop sucks. I hate him.
Is this not Alien's Fire Team?
I have no
was
clue.
this trailer not shown like 2 decades ago?
Well, you may be thinking of Colonial Marines, which, oh boy, Colonial Marines is definitely out.
A new kind of
I'm going to wager this is a Fire Team DLC, because I think Fire Team's already out, but honestly I've not been paying attention. I always find it funny how Aliens...
It's Dead Space
like,
DLC
always make-
to Alien. They're gonna fight Isaac.
That could be fun.
I mean, the guy's suit looked a bit like his.
There's one guy with a flamethrower in Aliens at the start, one of the Colonial Marines. Aliens Dark Descent, so it's another Colonial Marines attack. Oh, top-down shooter.
Oh, that's bad.
I'd rather just play Fire Teams.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in.
I mean,
I
like,
don't understand the
console
yeah.
and PC.
point of having a horror
Next,
at sci-fi
2 weeks ago at the
FPS.
Game Awards, we were
There's
Yeah,
already
top-down
like 50 of
perspective.
them. There's already like 50 of them. I can
Well-
name you 3.
Dead Space franchise.
Yeah.
Today, I am thrilled to get
Like
to show you the
Contra
first
became
raw
one of
gameplay
those.
alongside
Fucking
its creator, Glenn
Assault
Schofield.
Android Cactus is one. That's the sci-fi setting with the top-down
Brand
thing.
new trailer.
Fucking there's I forget the name of it, but there's like this game that literally just looks like a Contra game but with furries.
Like, the alien is supposed to be creepy and coming out of the ceiling and shit. That just has way less impact in a top-down setting, you know?
I mean, the alien comes out of you. You're the ceiling.
That's true, that'd be interesting mechanic.
By the way,
I
this
was
is Dead
wondering how
Space,
long
I
this
think.
game is going because I noticed there's like 35 minutes of backlog here, and then I
just
scroll
nothing.
back to
Yeah.
see it's just Welcome to the Summer Game Fest, starting in T-minus 35 minutes. I'm like, good lord, do you really need a pre-show that long? And it's not even a pre-show; it's a pre-screen.
I mean, I did a pre-show without y'all, but you didn't show up.
Why would we be here for a pre-show?
Why,
usually
why
do-
would I be here for a clock going down for 30 minutes?
Well, not for 30 minutes. I did a 10-minute pre-show. Just fuck with me being here for 30 minutes. I just figured we usually do like a short pre-show thing before it starts.
So this is the Dead Space, this is the spiritual Dead Space sequel from the team who made Dead Space, ain't it?
Yeah, he Dorito probably say Dead Space, so yes.
Do we have to put the two sci-fi horror games right next to each other in the lineup?
I was about, I'm about to say the same thing. We go from Aliens to Dead Space.
No, it's fine. It's
kind of
fine.
in the same vein.
This is the sci. This
Oh,
is the
right
sci-fi.
next, it's the thing.
Yeah, this is the sci-fi horror block. Like Street Fighter,
Turn off the sidebar
Aliens,
chat,
Dead
'cause all I
Space.
see is Morbius, and I don't want to see that.
But he
Oh,
pooped his
God.
pants and had sex.
gives me chills every time.
You don't want to get
Hot
more.
take chat.
I think doesn't want to get spoiled more.
I saw someone on Twitter the other day saying Morbius trends on Twitter once, Sony loses its shit. Bloodborne trends on Twitter every other week, Sony ignores it. Stomping. This is definitely a Dead Space sequel of a sort.
And that was also,
Unnecessarily violent. Well, I hope no one was tuned in for non-horror games.
yeah, I was going to say that this is also a very Dead Space death animation.
Yeah, that was honestly worse than Dead Space. Like, Dead Space, you just see losing limbs or losing the head, and I think we're more or less desensitized to that. But when it's just the face
That's
getting
right,
ripped
we know
off,
what
it's a
you
lot more
expect to see.
brutal.
And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible.
No, Jeff, I bet you a lot of people didn't want to see that. There's probably a lot of people that went, oh god, and turned off the stream for the next 10 minutes.
Blows me away, so congratulations.
Amazing.
This is one of those hype cycle things where it's like none of us are paying attention because it's like, well, if it turns out to be good, if it turns out to be a lot like Dead Space, I'll buy this game because I fucking love Dead Space. But there are just as many of these games that wound up not working, and there will be distinctly, the game will of course be lacking certain elements of the Dead Space charm. We can see immediately off the monsters that they aren't as grotesque as the necromorphs, and a big appeal of Dead Space is just how insane some of the necromorphs are, right, in terms of design.
Yeah, like this is one of those games where like I will never get this unless you want to record it. In which case I will fall out of the window again. I like how that's like the no context. I just defenestrate whenever Dead Space comes up.
Yeah. The game will have no windows. You will just go through the wall.
Yes. And if there's no walls, I will go through the sweat dripping down my balls.
That's true. I do like that instead of being an
literally
engineer,
just
being...
like, they're not even trying to be like, oh no, we're trying other stuff. No, literally just Dead Space. Wow.
Does it seem like he's intentionally going for the limbs? Okay, yeah, he's intentionally going for the limbs. Which, there needs to be a story explanation for why you need to go for the limbs, because going for the limbs is an important part of Dead Space's lore.
Yeah, I mean, they spent half the game...
about why...
Yeah, they spent half the game, or at least in 2, I think, just yelling about it, so you know.
Yeah. Well, it's like an important lore revelation about the necromorphs as well. Oh, wow, I like that we're getting physics bugs even in the produced trailer. Did you see his body freak out after he died?
Alright, I need to see one thing. I need to see fucking Joe Spaceman here, stomping on babies. Then I'm sold.
Boy, he kind of is like a protagonist ripped out of 10 years ago, isn't he? He's
yes.
Bald, white, husky, tough man with dark, dark past. There we go, dark and troubled past.
My favorite one of those dumb like naming
schemes. It just
schemes.
spit a shrimp at you.
Yeah, this is also just the fucking I'm forgetting the name of the basic pistol gun. You know the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem he can turn it sideways, which loses a lot of its appeal.
Yeah, that's true.
That's part of what made the plasma cutter such a great weapon.
Yeah. Oh no, you see, this game is different. This game is different because you can see John Spaceman's face as he dies. And you couldn't do that with Isaac.
That just happened.
That's true. Okay, so this isn't the game where you go through windows. This is the game where you get sucked into engines.
Yes.
Infinity Ward is once again.
Behold, Addy, you have foreseen your fate.
And today we're about to show you.
You will get sucked into an engine 12 times instead.
To tell us more, let's head.
We phrase it like it's some mythological thing you have to go through, like fucking Sisyphus putting the rock up the hill.
Well, whatever. The joke is gone. Yeah, King Kong's balls. Shoot him.
We are back.
King Kong Bundy?
King Kong's balls.
Price.
If King Kong had King Kong Bundy dangling between his legs, that'd be interesting.
Yes. Yeah, you have to shoot King Kong Bundy to gain more intel. Have y'all heard about that?
Oil rigs, cargo ships,
so are they just
staggering odds
going back in time to retcon Modern Warfare 2 so that Ghost never died?
I guess.
Because, like, that's the thing that always cracked me up as someone who's an outsider to Call of Duty is, like, everybody's like, oh, yeah, Ghost's the best! And every time I hear about it, I'm like, doesn't Ghost die, like, super fucking hard? Not too very far into that game. I ask this every time, but did they ever release Zombies by itself? Because that was the only part of Call of Duty I actually liked. Oh.
No, I think they still have Zombies because it's Treyarch. I forget because there's one COD team that does Zombies and there's one COD team that gives a fuck about single player, and there's one COD team that is suffering, but I think that's actually all three. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, they're all under Activision, but this will probably be the last Activision-produced COD, right?
I hope so. But yeah, did y'all hear about King Kong's balls? Because I'm not actually joking.
I got a temporary lag spike
Yeah.
while you're saying that. So it made it sound like you said King Kong's balls.
Have y'all heard about King Kong's balls? They're big. But yeah,
It sounds like the angry video game nerd is saying it.
yeah.
What were they thinking?
But yeah, I don't know if
Oh
y'all
my god, I thought that was his teammate he just shot.
like. I genuinely like. I'm so outside of these
That's
games.
just soap. I've had it up to here with you. Bang.
Yeah. You know, I'm so outside of these games. I don't even know if it's this game or if it's the new Battlefield. But there's an event in one of them. I think it's Warzone, where Godzilla and King Kong are fighting, and if you shoot King Kong in the balls, you get more points.
Oh, for God's sakes, of course. I won't deny that the graphics are pretty, but like I don't see anything here that's like, oh, Call of Duty looks so much better now. Like graphically, yes, but it doesn't seem any more fun than the previous one.
Yeah. I
gotta say, I did always get a kick. Why would a serious military operative wield a Molotov? That makes no sense. Fuck you. It's like if this serious military operative pulls out a baseball bat with barbed wire. Like, oh yeah, I remember when the U.S. military used to give those out.
Yeah. You know, like the only way that they could get me to actually buy a Call of Duty or Call of Duty, or I don't fucking remember. I never remember how to pronounce this game, but whatever. COD. The only way I would actually buy one is if they just remade World at War 1-to-1 with these graphics and then just fucking release that for like $40.
I think everyone who is like moved on from Call of Duty still has their one Call of Duty they regard well, and they're like, oh, I'd go for that. And for me, it's Black Ops 1.
On that damn shit.
Yeah. World at War was the first
Then I'm
time.
a Cold.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm a sucker for the Cold War, but World at War was the only one that had vehicles, right?
I don't know, because I only played Final Fronts. That's specifically that is what I'm talking about. Because Final Fronts was like this very like short, I don't know, like 5-hour like story thing that they released for the PS2, and that was like that was all I needed out of Call of Duty. I don't need to play anymore. Like I have played more. I actually liked, like I am one of the two people who actually liked Infinity Warfare because it wasn't this. You know? Infinity Warfare and Titanfall 2 were also like the like military shooters where the robots are the only good characters. Somehow they're the most human, which is kind of funny.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight.
But yeah, like
Missile patrols are on the bridge.
Have you noticed Pink has said nothing since Call of Duty came on?
yeah, he's like he's going towards Activision HQ to get his copy early.
That's true. I know Pink is the biggest Call of Duty fan.
Is Pink even still here? Because I can't check.
I can't really check either. I didn't hear the sound of anyone leaving the Discord call.
He's not.
Honestly, with Pink,
Pink left.
his internet probably shit.
Yeah.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
That's not an open beta.
Hooray.
That is not an open beta. That's a closed beta.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that is a very
Now,
close beta.
From Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So,
No, it's Infinity
saw the
Ward.
first gameplay
So yeah,
footage
no,
of that
it's
extended
not the
sequence.
this won't get
Incredible.
zombies. I don't
Jeff,
think.
tell us a bit about that mission.
Yeah.
Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
They're returning members.
Someone's
from
really
one of the
happy
other
about
two characters,
this.
that were,
Yeah.
you may recognize from the older
It's
franchise. that we're
Pink. He left the
reimagining
call.
Are,
I get it.
Simon.
Yeah, yeah.
Ghost Riley. And
You could-
Soon won't join the
of
call
course,
because he's
Soap
afraid of how
and then a couple
afraid of
Yeah, he's-
interacting
really
with the dirty
excited, that
people
we're
who
He
don't
said-
like Call of Duty.
He said that he's quote unquote
first,
working
Commander.
So you know
Graves
he's like
and,
furiously
Mexican Special
masturbating.
Forces,
What's being
Colonel
said right
Yeah,
now.
And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important.
Well, it's sad that he has to work for it, but
as far as
impotence
the
affects
level's
the best of us.
concerned,
Yeah.
you know.
I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across
Good thing
all
I'm the
the
worst.
different disciplines. As you saw, a new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed. But
All right, they put all of this water tech and shit, so everyone can still play on Nuketown.
Again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited.
Nuketown's a Treyarch
That's just
thing.
a hint of where
okay.
things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about
No
Call of Duty
zombies, no
overall,
Nuketown.
Modern 2.
Nothing
Obviously,
fun allowed,
We're so
sir.
excited that it's back this. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest.
If you like Call of Duty,
Now
more
it's
power
time
to
to
you, but
announce
man,
the
it does suck
classic
sometimes where it's like,
PC game
oh yes, an entire hour devoted to Call of
sequel
Duty.
over 30
Each of the
years
games
after
that
its
I
first
like will get a
release.
minute each.
I loved this
Yeah.
game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
A sequel after 30 years. So what is this?
All right. Oh, now I'm later than you. We switched places. Now you're in his shirt. Oh no! No! Flashback!
fuck?
Flashback!
The return of iconic franchise. How do I not know what this is?
It's a French game, if I'm not mistaken. It's a French movie platformer. You know, it's control similar to to Prince of Persia, like the 2D ones. If I'm thinking of the right game.
This does kind of look like
I'm right.
Prince of Persia classic.
I'm right.
Huh. Well, I have no idea what that is.
I played this game once, and
It's coming in winter of 2022.
yeah, I played the first game once, and I went, I don't get it. Like I don't get how people like this, and then just quit and deleted it because whatever. I have better things to do with my time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for people who like those sorts of platformers, whatever, good for them. I'm just like one of them, you know.
Yeah. Is Jeff getting a bit of a lazy eye?
I can't tell.
Destiny 3?
No new expansion.
Looks kind of like Destiny.
There will never be a Destiny 3 as long as we can cut out content people paid for and then just make new content instead.
Yeah, that's true. This looks too creative for Destiny. Or this looks too cool for Destiny, excuse me.
This looks like
I'm sure
The Damned.
there's plenty that's creative about Destiny. What?
This looks like The Damned. Or whatever.
It might be. There's a lot of FPSs coming out in the wake of Doom 2016 that I've not been paying attention to.
Oh no, The Damned was an old, PS3 era shooter, where you had where there was like a demon possessing a guy that you played as. It was made. I think it was made by Okay, I'm forgetting the name of the guy, but I think it was the guy who does No More Heroes, or something like that. It was made by a Japanese guy.
Yes. I know what I know the game you're talking about, but that's
It's The Darkness,
shooter, right?
I think it's The Darkness actually, not The Damned. The Damned is another FPS, I think.
The Damned. I forget what it's called. Something in The Damned. That's a third-person shooter from the guy who did No More Heroes. Witchfire. Looked all right. We'll have to see how it
Epic Game Store
when people
exclusive.
get to grips
So,
with-
hey.
Epic Game Store exclusive.
It's
Oh
dead.
well, there it goes.
Okay, next up comes it.
Solace.
Oh no, it's Mass Effect Mako Edition.
It's Dead Space again. Just like they're just gonna reveal Dead Space again and again with different trailers.
Yeah. It's all Dead Space all the way down. Call of Duty, you didn't notice it, but every now and then a soldier got snatched by a necromorph.
Yeah.
Guile, actually a necromorph.
I already made that joke. I said when I listed off the sci-fi horror series, I listed Street Fighter as the first one.
Ah, okay. I couldn't quite hear you because I lagged out a bit.
Ah.
And I need to find out what it is.
All right, that sure was a game.
It's entirely advertising itself apparently on the basis that it got the dude who played Arthur in Red Dead. Oh, and there he is.
Guys, this is
Roger Clark and Troy Baker.
working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
This is going to be a weird future we're going to be living in for a hot minute where games start advertising themselves on the basis of voice actor castings.
Officers stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the
kind of neat, but it's also noticeable. Like, oh boy,
as we go through the game, and of course, my character.
Critical Role really had some effect on the industry, huh?
Roger's character.
Yeah.
I can't tell whether or not Roger Clark actually looks like Arthur or not.
I can't help you because I'm pretty sure I'm face blind.
I gotta ask.
Like,
I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder.
Like if I'm not looking at a picture of someone, I don't remember how they look.
Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but
It's just that there's kind of a thing of like when you get used to the voices matching, you kind of your brain kind of expects the face to match, you know?
Yeah.
I will say that 20 looked at it.
Speaking of voice actors, like I guess while they're talking about this game that we don't care about.
More tools that were being made available that
I recently saw a video where the voice actor for Blythe
Studios and the indie
did I think I said his name right.
And so just like
Just read like comments from the internet that the like studio
I
got
want
together.
to fuck that Wolfman.
Yeah, he read those.
Brief description of what the
And
experience is gonna
he
be
indulged
like.
them.
In the very beginning, he said, "It's
Like
we
he-
want this to feel. It's a tight thriller.
He
We want it to
he
feel like Dead
read
Space
something like
meets
fucking
Duncan Jones' Moon."
what
And I
was
like,
it?
Sign me up. I'm into that. Absolutely.
Blythe is
So
so
weird. Souls
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Absolutely. New
Souls voice
studio,
actors don't
brand new
record so many
energy,
lines for their
and plus-
characters. It's weird to interview one of their voice actors.
And me.
Yeah,
The privilege.
but I mean like the Blythe took over the internet because the internet isn't like 80% made up of secret furries.
All the new innovations
Ah.
that the medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you.
That's the like new version of Secret Werewolf, Secret Furry.
Engine 5. I mean, this is it's absolutely phenomenal. Can you
It certainly helps that
describe
Blythe's
the
main
game?
character
What
trait
are you
is he's
doing?
loyal,
Yeah.
and that's a
The verbs
character
are
trait
always
that tends to
important.
get a
So
character
we're
over.
gonna let the game speak for
Yeah.
itself. We'll be showing you more
And
later on.
he
but,
had
this is
something
a
like,
game where you as the
you know,
player, you're gonna be exploring.
I mean like
discovering.
Blythe is so
We said
sexy.
it's
I'm
a
in love
very
with love with
tight
Blythe
thriller.
and
So
stuff like
moving
that.
very
And
fast-paced through this world,
he-
multiple locations.
he was just like, I love you too.
Traverse
in the
we're excited
voice.
to talk about.
He looked stared directly into the camera and said that. There was also one that they gave him because I guess they cleared it in the studio, and he just like started laughing hysterically and said, "I'm not reading that." And I can't imagine what it was.
In this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible.
Okay, the thing that really mystifies me is send out the voice actors to talk about the game.
Different way than anything I've ever done before.
Yeah.
It says,
I understand that Troy Baker runs a Let's Play
and so
channel, but doesn't necessarily make him an expert on the game that he just happens to be recording voice lines for.
Yeah, and then also like I don't know if you watched Rosie D's one of his newer videos, but he said like if you're doing voice work, there's gonna be times when you record voice work for a game and it's coming out in like 5 years, and then people ask you what's your favorite part. I don't know. It was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
It's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of
Roger
trust.
Clark would know that.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
filmed
very
Red Dead
exciting
for
stunts.
5 years.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is so cool to see.
The house just locked him in the studio. He wasn't allowed to leave.
Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
He had to eat the stale bread that was left in the
Next up, keeping up
dumpsters.
with the space theme, it's time to world
By,
premiere
by
a
the
very
writers
exciting
who
new
also
game.
had to
This
work
will
there for
feature
5
a musical
years.
score
Yeah.
by
They got the
illustrator
first helping of the stale
legend
bread.
Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
All right.
Boy, is Mick Gordon going to actually work on anything after Doom Eternal?
No.
Is this just going to be a music video?
It's Seaman too.
Oh no! Oh my god, could you imagine if they announced that?
I mean, I think a lot of people would pop just because of the absurdity.
Yeah, and how they would try and work it on modern systems.
Yeah. It's Dead Space.
Oh no!
I like how that's the running gag of this of this session. Dead Space.
Oh wow, look at that Dead Space gun.
Yeah. Like actually.
It's a stapler.
Is this so much?
Credit where credit's due. I'm
Yeah.
not watching this trailer in the highest resolution because I want to get more consistency. But man, at first I honestly didn't think this was a video game. I thought this was just real life footage.
Ah. Yeah, it does look nice. I'm also watching this in the highest resolutions because I need to film it, and my PC can handle all of that.
Oh no, it's Freddy Fazbear robots.
Oh.
Well, I don't mean like they aren't actually like Freddy Fazbear animatronics, but they're animated the same way Freddy Fazbear was.
A decade ago, and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games,
Kojambo.
including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation.
Yes, Kojambo.
Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
My favorite Fortnite character.
Well, we know it couldn't have been Kojambo.
Kojima looks weird. What happened to him?
You know, I joked about Jeff Keighley's dick being out, but Rock's dick is actually out.
Yeah.
How would you react if every presenter they bring on the show from this point forward is naked? And literally, while they're cut away to Dwayne Johnson talking right now, Jeff Keighley is stripping on stage.
I left. I kind of wish he showed up just so he could rock bottom Dorito Pope.
Oh my god.
I mean, you want to
give the people's elbow.
Yeah, like you want a rating spike for the Summer Game Fest. Have Jeff Keighley job out to the Rock.
That's bold of you to assume Jeff Keighley will lay down for anyone. That don't work for me, brother.
The Rock locks him in a sharpshooter. He turns around and locks the Rock into a sharpshooter, and he taps.
Oh no, the Brett Owen reversal.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it looks like Rock's hair was artificially removed. Like in post.
It does! You're right, it looks like Rock's regrown his hair, and the special effects team was like, "What? Rock with hair? We can't have that!"
He just looks like fake. Why? He doesn't look real.
Well, admittedly, Rock has an unusual skull shape. He's shaped like he's shaped like Beetle.
One of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math.
But look at how did this never occur to me before?
Oh my god, he's just cutting a promo on why Black Adam would beat Superman in a fight.
Oh no.
We'll finally see the hierarchy of power in the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 2.5 hours of death battle hosted by The Rock. It's The Rock versus some jabroni. Can you smell what Black Adam is cooking? Well, that happened.
Yeah. Alright.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, movie trailer.
It's a Black Adam trailer. Summer Game Festival featuring a movie.
Oh no!
God.
A Jelly Belly.
Oh.
No one's playing our game. Please, it's free. God save us.
Yeah,
Buy the microtransactions. Help.
It's making it look like the game is a plague that actively spreads through humanity.
I mean, you know, with current trends, are they wrong?
Kind of set the joke up there, didn't I?
Alright, Frost Giant. I remember their name. For some reason. it may be 10% pain, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the pain.
I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
Yeah, this is a sequel. I don't recognize any of the pieces here.
Okay, literally every fucking piece of sci-fi thing to me, I guess, is now just Dead Space, Destiny. And that's it, actually. Because like that ball is just the fucking the guy whose voice they changed.
Oh, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Oh no, look out, it's the artifact from Dead Space. You just awakened the Necronomicons. The Necrons. The Necroites! The Deadites! Baby!
Have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission
Groovy.
accomplished.
That's
Okay,
Novaja.
I have nothing of substance to add here.
Oh, fucking the guy from Killer Instinct. Young
Oh,
boy.
yeah. You know, even though I like him, I can never remember his name.
All I remember is that when I played him, I made him look like a member of the Instinct Clown Posse.
Yep, you can do that. Titanfall.
Oh, did you get a title drop before me? Am I behind?
No.
Okay.
Titanfall doesn't have aliens or demons,
Oh,
does it?
Titanfall. I heard Nightfall.
No. I was just saying Titanfall because the friendly robot suit appeared.
Yeah. It looks more like I don't even remember which series.
I like the mech design.
It's kind of generic.
Glad you could make it.
In my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, Mech Warrior. It reminds me of Mech Warrior. The mech design.
And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate.
They could have built up the fact that there are more demons pretty well. Stormgate, that just looked like a World of Warcraft knockoff logo. I would have gone with a different logo. Well, that told us nothing about the game.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. For the duration of the trailer, I thought it was a shitty like Warhammer tie-in.
Congratulations, Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details.
The big thing is, that's one of those trailers that they just leave there as a big CG trailer and they expect you to get hyped. And admittedly, 15 years ago, people would have got hyped over that trailer. But everybody's so inundated to this stuff and having so many games come out by this point that we see that and we're like, eh.
Yeah.
And we saw some
I guess in the meantime, while we get onto something more interesting, do you want to discuss? Fucking speaking of the trailers, do you want to discuss how Sega's marketing team is just shit right now for some reason?
So the human resistance.
I've heard Sonic ain't doing too well all of this marketing.
Yes, but not only the game technically. Like in trying to salvage the game, they fucked up even more. So. So they gave created footage to IGN to show off, and the created footage is cut, so it's the most like dry, boring shit, and they can't talk over it. So IGN recently did a thing while they were also like Sega was showing off their stuff as a separate team, and IGN was also talking about the new Sonic game, and trying to answer some questions because the stuff that they showed off didn't really answer much. And in the thing that Sega was doing in the meantime, they announced that there's gonna be the symphony thing that they did like last year was really well received, so they're gonna do it again. And the first thing is in like Brazil, and like 20 minutes after the thing aired, both like the lead composer of the symphony or someone like that, and the lead singer of Crush 40, which by the way Crush 40 is supposed to be involved in the tour. The lead singer of Crush 40 and the guy who leads Symphony, I think, both said that they weren't like notified of having to like be there.
Yeah, these are still
being worked on. So good job, guys. You announced that there's gonna be a tour with 2 musicians.
Wow.
Not knowing that there's gonna be a tour.
2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign
So
up.
It's always the classic, isn't it?
I'm just so thrilled that there is a
like you just got. Oh, it's a top-down shooter.
Because we don't have enough of those,
We're so excited about this team.
A grandiose.
Thank you so much for
it's the second instance today of grandiose CG trailer to hype up a top-down shooter.
Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another.
Like, here's the thing. There are people who like top-down shooters. There's no point in investing a shit ton of budget into the graphics of those games, hyping up those games, because they'll always be perceived as kind of arcadey and indie, you know?
Yeah.
Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars.
To be fair, we only saw. To be fair to that last game, we only saw screenshots and didn't see gameplay, and neither of us listened to those guys because we don't care.
Yeah.
So it could also be like a MOBA or an RTS, but it looked like a top-down shooter.
Like, the thing with games like these, it's that like, I'm fine with them having a message. They just don't usually convey it in the best way, you know.
No.
But yeah, I guess. Do you care about this game? I guess never mind.
I mean, it'll probably go on PS Plus at some point, and I'll play it then.
What a breathtaking.
I'm not even sure of that. I'll probably, like, if it goes free on PS Plus, I might add it to my library. I might not. I don't know. I will probably not play it.
The world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but we're understandably...
Oh no, it's Discount Chris Pine.
Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your...
You know, Jeff Keighley hyped this year's Summer Game Fest up by saying, "Don't get too excited, people."
Yeah.
And I know he's doing that to try and get ahead of people blowing their shit up, like, why isn't there X game that I want this year? But, I mean, how does it feel for the game developers that did get on the show? That Jeff Keighley is hyping you up by saying, "Don't get too excited, people."
Yeah. No, it's fine. Just like do like 5 to 7 years working on a game and then just be caught shit by the people trying to advertise it. It's fine.
Yeah. So some guy can go on YouTube and make a video saying, I'll play it when it goes on PS Plus, and then another guy can say, I won't even play it then.
Yeah.
And that city is Arcadia.
Man, what douchebags those guys sound like.
I
don't know who has such a big ego.
Where each and every citizen enjoys a
Who could have done this? Such a lust for revenge. Ooh. Okay, how many games in the last 5 years have we seen where the gimmick is it's a stealth game in a dystopia inspired by the 1950s? Has this trope gotten a bit tired, guys?
No, it's fine. Just do Limbo again.
That's true. To be fair, that looked more like the 70s than the 50s, but still.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright. Oh, my stream is lagging. I think.
The Epic Game Store killed it.
Yes.
Oh no, copyright music!
No, speak over it, I'm gonna cut this part out anyway, but you know, speak over it.
Quickly! Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, is this like, this is more or less just that Dead Island ad where he's running past a bunch of people as they're zombies or something?
Ah, but it's Ghost Simulator 2.
Oh my god, okay.
It's Ghost Simulator 2.
Ghost Simulator.
You know, I was...
yeah. Yeah, you see a goat do a flying E-Honda headbutt to a person, it's like, okay, I know what game this is. Hey, Wilhelm scream. That always pops me. Ghost Simulator is one of those games where you play it in single player and it's like, oh, this game ain't great, but then you know that in multiplayer it must be insane, you know?
Yeah, I own that game because of PS Plus. I haven't played it. Oh, 3! We skipped 2, I guess.
I wasn't aware there was a 2!
Me neither.
There you have it. That was Goat
Oh, you know what? Goat Simulator is so full of meta humor, they probably skipped 2 as a joke.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be Ghost Rider?
XCOM and Civilization.
Yeah.
You!
That's
You! That looks bad! Wow!
Ones like Blade and Ghost Rider.
I'm not big on the shoulder pads, but other than that, I actually am really big on that new Ghost Rider. What's his name?
Some new folks set to join the
He drives a Camaro, or a Charger. He drives a Dodge Charger, that's it. Instead of a bike, he drives a Charger.
Oh, I was about to say, like, why is Master Puppets playing? Because they're saying Master Puppets is playing. So yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk right now, or not.
Yeah,
James
if there's
Hetfield.
anyone that's gonna bust our ass, it's Metallica.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the drummer's name. He's standing outside our door right now. Both of them.
With a shotgun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Midnight Suns, the supernatural themed team from Marvel. You know who's some supernatural heroes? Wolverine, Iron Man, and Venom.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, Venom could work if it's the symbiote alone for a supernatural thing.
Maybe.
But like, there's like, I don't even know who to call out to. I'm drawing blanks. I guess
Well,
Strange.
there's definitely Doctor.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there's
Blade.
Strange. There's Ghost Rider. There's Blade. I want to say that
Spider-Man and Scarlet Witch are the new characters.
Well, Scarlet Witch still makes sense, but what the fuck has Spider-Man got to do with the supernatural?
Yep, there's Spider-Man.
Like, don't get me wrong, I know Spider-Man's got supernatural villains, but everyone in Marvel does.
Well, they're tossing him in because he's popular.
Oh yeah, blatantly.
I mean, they also did the same thing with Iron Man and Captain America, who have absolutely nothing to do with the.
I was literally just bitching about that before you joined the call.
That's a terrible sweaty outfit.
Yeah.
All right, we need to speak ceaselessly. Yeah, we need to speak ceaselessly.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's Lilith.
Dead air.
What the fuck is that anti-venom? It can't be because it's not white.
Megadeth.
Oh, Mega Venom, yes.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure
so
this is just the demons from Doom. So that's Sabretooth Hulk.
So it's literally just like, okay, so the demons, so everyone except the Midnight Suns and the Avengers have been turned into demons. There you go.
Yeah, kind of. So Sabretooth was there, and
That used to always work.
I was hoping that they would announce the third person that we still haven't seen yet. Because we already got Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man leaked.
That was Midnight Sun.
Why is shit fucking itself real hard? Oh, from the Crow Riders Destiny 2. And the stuntman of God of War. What? What is this advertisement?
Oh, I think I need to refresh my stream because I'm a little bit behind you guys.
No, he's just seeing an ad. He's just seeing a YouTube ad.
No, that's definitely the ad they were showing.
He was talking about the trailer. They advertised it as being from the stuntman of God of War.
And the co-writer of Destiny 2. One of the expansions.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, so that makes sense.
The stuntman of God of War. I thought. Wait a second.
Well, we have a great connection.
Wasn't the stuntman of God of War?
I don't think it was Shad.
On Twitch for more than
Shad?
30 minutes. This show is going to get a special
No, he was the mocap for Kratos, but he wasn't the stuntman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been stunt. He wouldn't have been the stunt director. No.
Oh, the stunt director. I thought they said stunt man. Which isn't a stunt director. That.
They would have to say which stunt man.
A lot over the years, you guys have done incredible.
No, they don't. They just have to say the stunt man.
He won.
Like when they
can't say
advertise
the stunt man.
They can do. They do
that is
with,
literally incorrect.
but they'll do that. They'll be like the producers behind blah blah blah, and then it's just the one no-name producer that nobody's familiar with in a team of like 5 producers, of which consists Jon Favreau and Kevin Feige.
Of course, the reason I'm here.
Right, but in using the term singular, the stunt man behind God of War, that implies he played all characters.
No, they didn't use the. They just said stunt man of God of War.
And I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of.
Okay, if they didn't use the then that doesn't imply that he wasn't. He was everyone, which admittedly would have been pretty amusing.
Yes, I think you can.
Why is my barbershop advertising roast beef to me?
Why not?
You don't want to know what it's made out of.
Time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming.
I'm gonna be honest. I just saw the key art, and my brain immediately went Persona.
This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to.
Yeah, yeah, we have got a lot of space, Jeff.
All right, Honky Space War. My favorite anime game.
And we're still supposed to get the Star Escape or whatever from Bethesda too, I think.
Honky Starfield.
Yeah, Honky Space Wars.
Can't wait until the sequel, Dead Honky Starfield.
It was Honkai, but yeah.
You don't know who you are.
I don't care. I know I can read. It's funnier to say honky. Cause none of us are gonna play this fucking game.
But you can play as the Honkai Tonk Man.
I'm sure Brian will, wherever he is somewhere.
Why can't I play as the honky with the massive dumpster? Or massive dumper, whichever one. Who am I kidding? There's lots of anime games we can play as a honky with a massive dumper.
Remember what you feel.
Problem is that they always look like they're 13.
As long as you know in your heart.
That is a problem, yes. Though some are better about it than others.
At the end.
That's true. But this one is not one of the ones that is better.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, that's a complete sci-fi crew of teenagers.
Yep.
I mean,
they're all 300 years old, of course.
No, you see.
Because Japan has a bizarre obsession with youth.
No, you see, Shinji needs to get into the mech. He just has to. Is this Genshin?
Oh, it's Genshin.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone
it's still
Zero,
Honkai.
their next major new
Honkai.
IP. It's a futuristic.
Now we've got Earth
I have to say, I'm
honkies.
blown away by what I've seen so
Honkai.
far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has
Where's
the
the-
style
Okay.
of Genshin
Anyway,
Impact
I've gotta
with
go
a
back to work.
fast-paced
All right.
action style. Here is
All right.
the world premiere.
Anime are like
And
onions.
look,
They have layers.
Zenless's
Yeah.
new
Except they usually
characters
don't.
aren't
Where's the
enemies
cracker
in a
machine
world of danger.
from Persona? Oh, is this the Holoverse? Is this Hololive? I think this is Hololive. God save us.
It's more honkies.
It's all honkies? It always has been.
Yeah.
Alright.
So these are all YouTubers? Is that the gimmick?
These are VTubers, yeah.
Ah, these are all YouTube honkies.
Yeah, YouTube honkies. If it's Hololive.
Where's
I mean-
the girl that had the meme made of her? The Banjo-Kazooie meme.
I don't know which one that was. I only know of two of them, and I don't know which thing they belong to. Because there's like 4 companies running VTubers.
Oh no, they're stables like in wrestling?
Yes.
Finally, we are free of the honkies.
No, it's just more honkies. They're just green.
Nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game.
Teenage Mutant
I'll be
Honky.
honest, classic.
Until now.
Teenage Mutant Honky Turtles.
Still acceptable in Japan. Still more acceptable. Still more acceptable in England than ninjas, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that even though it's a Turtles game, you can play as April and Casey and Splinter. That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's favorite Turtles character isn't a turtle. Well, there are some people who are really into Raphael, but other than
Yeah,
that,
I'm those people.
yeah, like Casey's so cool, Splinter's so cool, April can be cool. The Turtles are also there. Oh, and April's got a gigantic ass. I just noticed.
Of course.
Heh.
So.
Oh no, Army Men!
Oh no, it's the music video for Bad Blood from Taylor Swift.
Oh no!
Where's Kendrick Lamar?
That's a good-looking human. That's a good-looking human model, I gotta say. This is probably a CG trailer, but credit where credit is due, that's a good-looking human model.
I mean, shit's getting there. Like, Luke actually looks human in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah. But then there's still too many examples of guys like the dude we just saw, who it's like, ah, perfect man, the being that does not actually exist. Like, too many of these people are still too perfect in an anime looking, right? You feel me?
Yeah.
Real people do not look like that.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. This just looks like generic military shooter.
This looks like generic, we want to copy Overwatch, but we don't have the balls to go all in on an animated art style, so we're still trying to keep it realistic.
Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, this one's for you.
And Bandai Namco is bringing the mega.
Oh, we'll see. There's a shit zillion One Piece games. Would you believe, though, that literally 2 or 3 days ago
I saw.
One Piece game?
I saw.
Yeah.
Are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting. A mysterious.
I didn't want to talk about it until the podcast, but I've noticed so far it works out brilliantly. The game legitimately picks up exactly where I left off when I was watching the anime as a kid.
Nice.
It's a JRPG. I'll probably
journeying along the Grand Line.
Boy, okay, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Jeff probably thought he was being smart, dividing it up into, okay, we're gonna have 40 minutes of sci-fi stuff, then 30 minutes of anime stuff. What this results in actually is feeling kind of haphazard and feeling like game devs are getting into weird trends, right?
Yeah.
This isn't SMT, is it?
So that's our mission.
I don't think so, but it could be. No, Soul
The main
Hackers 2.
characters don't look like SMT characters,
It
but
is!
the bad guys
Soul
kinda do.
Hackers 2, dude!
What the fuck?
Atlas.
That's okay.
Nerd Wallet can help you find the smartest.
I couldn't quite get a good look at the demons, but they vaguely looked like SMT demons.
The epic mega sale is going on
Okay,
right
you can
now.
talk about shit.
Save up to
What do you want to talk
75%
about
on
while they
top
shill?
with an additional 25%.
I don't fucking know. Not the Epic Game Store.
Featuring
Carl, and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in
Oh,
games with
it's the
music,
game with Matt Heafy.
to move and shoot to the beat.
Oh no, it's John Romero's bastard
The
offspring.
better you
Yes.
are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down.
Oh.
So while headbanging isn't
Fucking
mandatory,
Serge.
we do recommend it. Our demo is live.
Oh,
now
coming up on a
Steam,
sneeze.
Xbox and PlayStation platforms. So
I
check it out.
hope Serge is telling me about how I killed all of his friends while I'm killing demons.
Really? Serge Tankian in a violent video game?
Yes, Serge Tankian and Matt Heafy from Trivium are the two guys that they've revealed that I actually know.
He seems like he might have opposition to fictional violence.
Yeah. But you know,
of course, I don't know the guy, so I can't really say. But
I mean, we all need money.
that is true.
Like, you know, I don't know how the last like freaking like mini thing that they released, the last two songs they released with System of a Down did.
I really don't care. There's like a couple System of a Down songs I like from 20 years ago, and other than that, I more or less just ignored them.
I think they can have fun ideas. I think they can have fun ideas with some of the vocal performances and shit. But it's often just like Serge yelling, like Serge yelling like a hobo, and then there's also instrumentals behind it.
The idea of a rhythm first-person shooter is a neat idea, but I don't know if I could do it. It spooks me, right?
I mean, I could do it. I just don't like the whole like I didn't like Doom 2016 as much as most people. So I don't think I would like something that's basically a cheap copy with a gimmick, you know.
Next up, a new game.
So when's the show end, by the way?
I have no clue. Let me see, because there's they did post another block.
Because Devolver's at 6, right?
Yes, Devolver's at 6.
Binge-worthy teen horror.
Oh no, David Arquette, the WCW champion.
Oh no.
Story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate.
Yeah, Devolver is at 6.
Here's the first look.
So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
Oh, is this another movie trailer? No, it's 2K. I'm assuming it's not then.
But if your whole family, you know, like...
I wish 2K would drop video games and just go into making movies.
Well, they're all just...
That looks like Sam Raimi's brother.
I mean, this kind of sounds like it could be Mafia 4 or something. No, it's The Quarry. All right.
Was that Jennifer Lawrence?
Maybe? I don't know.
Murder, cover-ups. I think the whole hack.
Until Dawn. It's the Until Dawn, guys.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
That explains the famous actors. That was Lance Henriksen. That is definitely Ted Raimi.
All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Do they have like
so this is...
do they have like 10 actors that they use for every game? Because it fucking looks like it.
No, these are all different actors.
All of these character models look the same to me as the Until Dawn people.
It's really happening, and you're all in it.
No.
I told you I'm face blind.
I've noticed. Let's see, Ted Raimi. I thought that was Jennifer.
You noob.
Katniss from Hunger Games, whatever her name is.
Back at the Game
I could swear one of them was what's her name from Sweet Life, London. What was her name?
I wouldn't know.
Right?
Yeah.
The Fair Wild. I like that.
Was it fair or was it Faye? Because if it's Faye, then these people are fucked.
Depends on whether we're talking Tolkien elves or classic mythology elves.
I'm talking classic mythology.
Oh no! Oh, that's a cool monster design. I like that. That could be fun. It depends on whether or not the multiplayer survival focus is more like Forest, where it's like, 4 to 8 people trying to cooperate and survive together, or if it's the Rust kind of thing, where it's like, here's 100 people and they're all looking to steal your shit.
Yeah.
Great.
We're happy to announce the launch of the
Like, I'm fine with Rust, but we don't need more Rust, right? Rust can do Rust.
Design and set up your character.
Saints Row 5.
No, Saints Row reboot.
Check it out.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Saints Row, we killed the universe. I just actually killed the universe.
Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you can make your character like you did in the old game. I like this. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that they're still doing the same, like they're doing similar stuff to the old games.
This is explicitly, okay, we know we went over the line with Saints Row 3 and 4. Let's go back to Saints Row 2.
Yeah. I think is I
But in Los Santos this time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna look into this because if here's the thing for me with Saints Row. I liked a lot of Saints Row 3 because that was the only one that I like. Technically, I played for, but we don't count for. But
yeah,
like Saints Row 3 was alright, but the fucking gameplay felt jank as shit. Like it just the moment to moment felt very bad. So I'm gonna check this thing out, and I may buy the game, and then if the moment to moment feels just as jank as 3, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
If I know Volition, they probably are still reusing a lot of animations from Punisher. I like that they're literally showing like a cutscene, but the player character's rapidly changing appearances. That's amusing.
Yeah, I liked how one of them was just Johnny Gek because fuck you. He's never leaving.
Also, we never mentioned this, but one of the best things about Saints Row is that the melee moves, rather than punching or kicking like a normal person would do, more often than not, the melee moves in Saints Row are like doing stunners to people or body slamming them.
Yeah. I guess
or
the question is...
lariating them.
Yeah. I guess the question here is, would you be open to buying, if the both of us buying the game and doing a co-op playthrough, because you can?
First look at extended game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Dark Tide.
Dark Tide. Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed.
The first look at extended gameplay, not like
promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes.
Don't fuck me on this, Jeff.
And it's out on September 13th for PC on Steam.
It's one of those rare Warhammer games where you're not playing as a Space Marine. Get hyped. I'm really curious how they'll make it where you can like play as an Ogren or an Ogre, whichever. Because there's some big fuckers. How do you play as those guys in first person, right?
Yeah.
Because this is the playable cast here, and you can see that Ogren's huge.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what I was looking at, but
Yeah. This is 40k Vermintide.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what I don't know what these people are, because like I know of 40k stuff. I don't know what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, well, it helps they're also going for a unique visual style that's a bit darker here. A little bit more grungy. Because this is supposed to be like, there are no Space Marines. This is you playing as 4 relatively not that physically impressive guys against endless hordes of chaos cultists and zombies and things.
So does that mean there's not gonna be Space Wolves?
Well, see, there might, because the way Vermintide's been handling things, it started off a lot more humble, but they've been over time adding more and more oddball characters and aspects of Warhammer fantasy culture in, so if they're ever going to get around to doing Space Marines of any kind in Darktide, the Ultramarines will probably be first priority, but after them it'll probably be the other big ones, so Space Wolves, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, generally. Maybe a Black Templar.
I mean, how would they do Blood Angels? Isn't that whole gimmick is that they're all the same person, or am I mixing it up?
I don't think so. I'm not an expert on Blood Angel lore, though. Blood Angels are one of the Space Marine chapters that have like a whole lore book of their own. The Blood Angels gimmick, for the most part, is that they're good people, but they have vampiric tendencies.
Ah, yeah, the one I'm thinking of, there's a Space Marine like group where they're like all basically they look the same as their like big guy, and they're all like normal looking-ish people, and they all think that they're the same person.
Made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fear.
Is this
Oh, no, Layers of Fear.
Of this.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Alpha Marines might be the ones who do that. I think the Alpha Marines try to look all the same because it helps them maintain a conspiracy.
But do the Alpha Marines, like, are they supposed to be like normal human sized?
I think they've pulled it off. It kind of defies all reason how they could do that. You know, I think you're right. There was a Space Marine chapter that did something like that.
Yeah, you see, like, you're not the only person who talks Warhammer at me a lot, because one of the guys I watch is like is the same but for 40k as you are for fantasy. So like, regardless of whether or not I actually want to, I know a lot of Warhammer lore now.
I want to say it's there's a chapter. The chapter Space Marines you're talking about is one that's like super close to like the Imperial bureaucracy and something like that. I'm gonna step out for a second.
All right. So yeah, Layers of Fear. It looks Layers of Fear-ish. Isn't this Blooper team? In which case, I don't care. I mean, even if it's not, I don't really care. But still, is this game also gonna tell me to kill myself for being like, you know, not? I don't even know.
Probably.
Neuroconforming, I guess.
I did not know. I did not know the first layer of Fear was by Bloober Team either. Which means that they made 2 games in a row where the resolution of the plot is main character kills themselves.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not neurodivergent, that's the only thing you should do, obviously.
Yeah.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead.
Every time this game is talked about, I get hyped because I think it's Gotham City Imposters, and it's never Gotham City Imposters.
Let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer. Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog.
Oh, no.
Co-president
Not you.
of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil.
Oh, no!
An eventful day.
He's here to fuck Jeff.
I think we jinxed ourselves. Joking about like, watch the assets will leak, and
his reign of terror never ends.
The good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked.
But yeah,
hey Jeff, you got me.
All things
muscles.
Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually.
You want to
for
sell
Last of
them?
Us fans because both launched.
Okay.
It's nearing its 2-year anniversary.
I like how Druckmann just went. Yeah, The Last of Us 1 remake got leaked.
9 years from
yeah, it did. It did. I saw
know.
that.
I saw it too. But it's really funny that he just went up and was like, yeah, fuck it.
So much to them. And it's just been kind of
for those of you, for all 5 of you who didn't see the leak, here it is. Also, it bears saying, Last of Us 1 didn't need a fucking remake. We're getting a little. Okay, I appreciate remakes. We can't just go remaking games that came out 10 years ago that still look good, that still hold up.
Yeah, like if he like what they should have done is they should have taken the improvements they made in The Last of Us 2 and then apply it to the first Uncharted, because that game is fucking janky now. Like it looks fine. The HD remaster thing that they did in the Uncharted collection, it looks fine, but the game feels off because it's old and you can tell.
Quite ready to fully
so
ready to lift the curtain a little bit.
Well, don't you know Naughty Dog's moved on to serious, mature entertainment art forms in Last of Us?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. So
Uncharted wasn't a serious series because Neil didn't fuck Drake at any point.
This game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our
Do
singles.
you think that's how we can motivate him to remake Uncharted?
It's got a story.
Yeah, just put in a cutscene between the games where every like 5 or so years they have a hookup.
another part of the United States.
Yeah.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar. Some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
The only reason Last of Us 1 is getting remade is because there's a scene added to the front. Like one of the first scenes in the game is like Joel watching as he gets cucked by Neil Druckmann with the what's her face chick that gets
Tess.
killed.
Yeah.
Tess. Yeah, there you go.
Wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting.
Oh no, what'll happen if they remake Jack and Dexter?
Incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog.
He fucks Jack, but not Jack Dexter.
Live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay.
I mean, he was.
Speaking, Dexter does have the mind of a mature grown adult.
He passes the hotness test, and he was also very horny in Jack 2.
Last of Us
So.
show for HBO.
Yeah, so for the past year.
Oh, right, the rest of
Oh
us
god,
show.
I forgot that in Jack 2 he winds up dating like a blonde chick. I like that Jeff Keighley is like, all right, well, we got the video game stuff. No, never mind that shit. Tell me about the TV show you're making.
I mean, there's a whole block tomorrow for Netflix.
And you actually got to direct one of the.
I kind of hope that they would just go out and Keighley would just start listing off
Oh
all
my
of
god,
the.
is that why?
Yeah.
Is that why Netflix pulled the Stranger Things license from Dead by Daylight because they want to make their own Stranger Things games?
Oh, maybe.
So you could see.
Oh my god.
Museum.
But like
might know from the game.
Okay,
yeah.
Pedro Pascal is a great Joel, but that chick does not look anything like Ellie.
Not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes.
But I mean,
and let's be honest, Pedro Pascal, fantastic actor, only got cast as Joel because he looks like him.
Yeah, and like you know what, it would have been a kind of like weird if they got Elliot Page
Felt so similar to the chemistry
for Ellie.
of those two actors
Yeah,
when we made the
yeah.
And it really.
Oh, do you remember before Last of Us released when Ellie just looked expressly like Elliot Page?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
the first image that they put out, it feels.
Oh,
like
that was so
everything
bad.
I've seen, both public and other stuff makes it feel sort of.
But yeah,
super legitimate. You said.
what was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, like I kind of wish that tomorrow's block would just be the Dorito Pop coming out and listing off all of the like animated shows that got canned because of Netflix laying off all of the animation people.
Exciting.
Like there is no Beastars season 3. There will never be a Beastars season 3.
Everything getting canned except Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello.
I know.
Ashley.
Cut out the kayfabe.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe.
Ashley Johnson's a brunette now. That's weird.
From the game.
If they get the voice actors who are out for every game that they're in, Troy Baker should just get a share.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they're gonna bring out the voice actors for every goddamn game, Troy Baker's gotta be the new host.
It was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't.
Just bring out Troy Baker for the next game, and slowly, while him and Jeff are talking about the game, Troy just slowly reaches for Jeff's throat, and Jeff doesn't even react.
and then they roll the next game, and Troy's also in that, and then got back to Troy just choking him on the ground, choking Jeff on the ground.
Just a lot.
But yeah, like the Last of Us is a game where I watched the playthrough of it. I watched Nova play through it the first time. And I was like, man, that game is kind of cool. I wish I could play it. And then by the time I actually got a PS4 and it was given away for free, I watched like 2 more playthroughs and I just soured on it super hard. And like,
yeah, Last of Us is not one of those games that stands up super well to repeat scrutiny.
Yeah.
To friends.
I know the story.
Hang on, something just occurred to me. They brought out these actors to have them talk about the actors that are playing their characters.
Yes.
Bob and Weavin and
I get that you want to hype them up and you want to have them pass the baton and give them their approval officially for everyone to see. But that is just like very like
so sneaky.
It's just deeply amusing. Like, here's the guys who are taking your jobs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
You
talk
like
about what we
it?
on Twitter earlier today.
And like,
Lots to talk
of course, I'm
about,
partly just being funny there because let's be
happening.
honest, Troy
Looks
Baker
like
doesn't
you
look
guys
like
are
Joel, and
remaking
Ashley Johnson really doesn't look like Ellie. But
this is like a ground up.
I mean, what they need to do is Troy Baker needs to double on Pedro
also,
Pascal.
Ashley Johnson's like 30 years too old to be Ellie. I'm sure these Last of Us remaster shots or remake shots, it looks like much more of a remaster than a remake. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Because Ellie, well, the characters more or less look the same.
Yes.
You know,
Like it's more like just a remaster where they did a bit more touching up.
outside.
I don't even know about
No,
that.
these are the same animations.
Yeah.
This is not a remake. This is a remaster.
But we already have a remaster. It's the version I'm playing.
Shut up, though. Like, this honestly looks like they just backported the graphic effects of Last of Us 2.
That's good for one thing.
Maybe.
Get you killed.
I can take care of
Well, Bill, there you are.
have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every.
Oh no, Joel's eye looked a bit more crinkly than in the
Oh, there you go.
There we go. We
Because
found
they
it.
almost certainly recycled his model from Last of Us 2 where he's older.
Yeah.
I've had some practice.
Please just leave.
I remember that.
Past decade, guys. What's your?
I remember that was one of my
seen that
my
yet.
come-aways
Yeah,
with
you're watching it in real time.
Last of Us 1 was, oh, holy shit, Nolan North is actually really good at playing a creepy villain.
These performances
I'm so used to Nolan North being,
you
like,
didn't go back in. I mean, you use the original
action hero-man for so many games. It's like, oh, wait, he can actually do other performances.
Like retargeted on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and studied.
Like, honestly, the Ellie stretch of the game is the
Okay,
best
so
stretch
it,
of the game.
okay, so it looks slightly less anime.
Built from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. It looks slightly less anime.
Oh no, they made Joel shorter again. That's gonna make the internet mad.
Went and studied those videos and got it closer to what
Yeah,
I kind
it's gonna get so mad.
wish that they did this thing, but in every shot in the remake, there's a golf club, slightly like pointing coming in from off screen.
Every shot of the game, Joel's shoulders get smaller.
Because
Yeah.
they're all new players for PS5 and PC. We wanted them to have.
And
a
Ashley,
version of the
Ashley, Ellie just gets
Now you guys
bigger.
can I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually
Like the last scene of the
played
game when Joel's
again
carrying her out of the
just
hospital.
to refresh
She's the
Joel
size of
is like a
Godzilla.
noodle carrying the Hulk.
on the show.
No, she's the size of Godzilla.
I
Yeah.
was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary.
In other words, Troy Baker, you didn't play the game that you were the star of for like 4 years after it released.
Go back, 'cause it
Yes.
was, you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
And didn't Ellie's voice
Also, why would you
say that-
phrase playing? Hang
Yeah.
on. He said he's a glutton for punishment, so he played part 1 and part 2. Is he meaning that he is punishing himself by playing these games, that these games suck so bad that it pained him to play them?
I mean, if that's what he's implying, then props to him for having the balls. That's shit, dude. I agree.
Well, it's not like he's gonna get any more work with this series.
That's true.
Released September
He
2nd.
doesn't need to give it down.
we will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people.
But then, but then, how will we get the Last of Us part 1 again for the PS6?
It's a little early to talk
Oh
about.
no,
Maybe
it's the
if
new
someone
Resident Evil
plays it once a
4.
week, then we can
Yes.
talk about it now.